Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I wanted to show you guys, we did get the greenhouse moved and the composter. I also wanted to show you guys this. Oh my gosh, it's picking it up really funky on my camera right now, but the sky is like completely gray. Look at that. You see it inside the camera? Oh my gosh, this is like scary.
All right, Jack, let's go. Let's get them in.
Come on, let's go.
The wind's starting to pick up.
Yeah, we did move the greenhouse. We'll see. This is the test to see if it blows away or not. That horrible storm turned out to be a pretty wimpy storm. Honestly, guys, it was dark for maybe about like 10 to 15 minutes. Then it was like still like pretty dark. Like, I mean, we needed the lights on and stuff like that, but those clouds, like those super bad looking clouds, pretty much gone. It was just dark because then it like was cloudy out. And then like almost a half hour after that, then it finally started raining. Like, it was just kind of windy. We had no thunder and no lightning for like the first half an hour while it looked like that. So yeah, it was, like I said, not a really like intense storm. It was just kind of like okay after that. And then it ended up raining for a while, got sunny, then it kind of rained again, and then like right before the sun set, it got sunny again. So I am actually going to go take a shower and get to bed because I wanted to try to like, I slept in a little bit late today. Actually, on Saturday I woke up at like 7 o'clock. I slept in until like maybe about 8:30 or 9 o'clock or something like that today. I think I was up at like 8:30, but I actually was staying in bed until like almost 9 or 9:30 or something like that. I was actually looking up on my phone. I was thinking about getting a new bike, guys, because I have my mom's bike. Is really my only bike. Ever since the bike that I had, that was the first one I learned how to not ride with training wheels, like the first two-wheeler bike that I ever learned how to ride. Then I never had another bike after that. It was just, I used my mom's bike, and it is super loud whenever you try and brake. It makes, and I have like put an entire can of WD-40 on it. Every time you try and use the brake, it squeaks so loud, and I'm like, this is so annoying. Everybody can hear me coming when I'm riding my bike. It is like I'm consistently like ringing a bell or something like that, you know, a little bicycle bell. It is like to tell people like to get out my way, like, and I'm trying to brake, so like if I'm coming down a hill or something like that, like I'll apply, like, you know, just kind of pump the brakes and stuff like that. And then on top of that though, so that's actually the front brake though is the only one that works. The back brake is the like bike is like it's or like the brake line, it's like by the handlebar is way too tight. It doesn't like apply any like braking power at all. So I don't know why. It's actually like the little knob is too tight. We like tested it and stuff like that, and it still works, but for some reason we cannot untighten it. And again, tried WD-40, tried like all the tools and stuff like that. My dad's like, we're gonna either break it or it's gonna stay like this. And so like I can't use the back brake, I have to use the front brake, which is also kind of dangerous when you're like riding down a hill, because if you brake too hard and your bicycle winds up going over. So yeah, it had a lot of problems. So I was actually up on Amazon this morning looking at that. I was like, maybe I want to get a bicycle. Like, you know, they're not super expensive. It's like I mean, I could get like a cheapy one for like $150, but I was looking at some other ones, and like I'd really like to get like a multiple speed like mountain bike, because that's I think kind of what my mom has already. Like something like that. And like I said, it's got the both like front and back brake, and it's got like maybe 15 speeds or something like that. But I really like that you can like change that instead of getting one of those like the old, like it looks like the vintage looking bikes or whatever. I don't know why you used air quotes there, but you guys kind of know what I mean. We actually saw one of them at our local thrift store, and my mom was like, I totally want to get it. I actually found it online. They sell it on Amazon, the exact same bike. Like somebody must have bought it and just got rid of it. But my mom was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute, like I totally want this. It has like a little spot for your phone, and it's got a little basket. It looks super cute. And I was like, it is, but like when I go bike riding, like I'm more doing it for like the intense, like the workout kind of, not just like for like a leisure like bike ride through the park kind of thing. Like I want to go on like trails and paths and stuff like that. I haven't done it in a long time, but like that's what I ride my bike for. It's not to just be like, oh, like I'm just gonna sit up and, you know, it reminds me of the what's it called, the lady from the Wizard of Oz, you know, when she's like riding her bicycle through the storm and stuff like that, the tornado, which is what it looked like today outside, guys. But that's like what I think of when I see those kind of bikes. Like, it's just like a very casual, like, you know, kind of bike ride thing. And like normally when I do it, it's like I kind of do it for the more intense, like, you know, to get like a workout and leg workout and, you know, kind of thing, instead of the dog's bark collar. Is actually, guys, the light on here though does not turn off. I don't know if that was reflecting off of something, but I'll get back to that in one second. But yeah, about the bike thing. So I was looking at bicycles this morning on Amazon, and then I was like, you know what, the first thing I think I want to get though are AirPods, like the Apple AirPod earbud things, just because I don't know, guys, I am like really frustrated about, like, I want some type of like wireless earbud kind of thing, just because I like to listen to music, especially like when I'm doing dishes, putting away laundry, like that kind of stuff, like doing like chores. Even if I was out in the garden, the one thing I cannot stand is having a cord connected to me and having to carry my phone around. So if I was doing like yard work in the backyard, this might be a little bit more of a problem. But if I'm like in the kitchen putting dishes away, I can set my phone like on the table or something like that. And I don't know what the range is, like if I could leave it in my room and it would still work or anything like that. But you know, like if I'm doing something in the living room or whatever, that I can still be listening to it. In the summer especially too, I'm not normally wearing, like, my shorts don't have pockets in them, so I can't put my phone like in a pocket and then, like, you know, just like walk around the house and, like, you know, do like cleaning or chores and stuff like that. Then I need to, I have to have something that has a pocket in it so I can put my phone in there. And then I also have this cord that's, you know, hanging out then of my pocket if I'm wearing like jeans or something like that more in this winter time, instead of like right now I have nothing that I can put my phone in. And I was thinking about like maybe getting another one of those like arm brace thingies, but I was like, why don't I just get some, like, you know, I mean, that would be fine if I went out walking more and stuff like that, which is also something, like, I could get a cheapy one for like, you know, a few bucks or whatever. But I wanted to get those just because, again, if I'm doing something like in the kitchen or the living room or whatever, and I can just set my phone down and not have to worry about it, you know. Also too, like, when I am wearing like earbuds, they always wind up getting snagged on something, like, you know, and then it falls out. And like if I am doing dishes, then I have wet hands and I have to try and put it back like in my ear, and like I'm scared, like I don't want them to get wet, you know, and that kind of thing. So it's, like I said, kind of a pain. So I was looking at those and I was like, honestly, I probably am gonna like break down and get them probably real soon, just because, especially right now, again, because I am in like shorts so much and stuff like that, and I'm not wearing like a jacket or a sweatshirt where I can shove my phone in like a pocket or something like that. Don't normally have pockets on me. I can still listen to my music while I'm like doing something. So that, guys. And on top of that too, I think it would connect with my Mac as well, so I could even bring like my Mac if I'm like cooking or something like that and I have a recipe up, I can still like listen to it while on my Mac if I wanted to. So there's that, guys. That's what like I said, I think I'm going to wind up getting. But that's what I was looking at this morning. Then I think I showed you guys, we did move the greenhouse and the composter are now behind the garage. I showed you guys that in earlier today, that they're no longer in that back section of the yard. You can't see it from the house from where we were. But I showed you guys in yesterday's vlog all the plastic and like stuff that we put down and all the weeds and everything like that we got out from behind the garage. That we did all yesterday. And then my dad took maybe like an hour or so and he moved the greenhouse and did all that stuff by himself. So yeah, guys, that was done and taken care of today. And then honestly, guys, I like watched the Cubs game. I did do all of my produce prep. I did go outside actually to help my dad though when he moved the composter, just because we had to scoop up all the compost that was in, like, that was already in the composter before we had to move it. So when we did move it, then we ended up, like I said, it needed to kind of be turned anyway, so it was like the perfect time to do it. So like I said, we were out there, I helped with that for maybe like 15 or 20 minutes. And then later I ended up cutting up all of like the fruit and vegetables. I did all my produce prep for this week. I think tomorrow I'm going to do, I've got 6 chicken breasts and I'm going to do 6 freezer dinners with, so I think I'm just going to do that tomorrow. It should be just real easy. I think 3 of them I just need to put the chicken breast in a bag, and the other 3 I need to put chicken breast and salsa in a bag. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. So I don't have to worry about like any recipes or cooking or anything like that I really need to do. And I also need to do my produce prep for tomorrow. I might try and do more breakfast potatoes for myself, because I also got peppers this week on sale, and I'm also thinking about I did get spinach also, so I'm going to do my salads. They didn't have berries, so I'm not going to do berry salad. I'm going to do, I think, like mandarins, and I was thinking maybe I'll do blueberries. Like, I don't know if that would taste weird, like with citrus and like berries together. I don't know. But I'll probably wind up doing it with like almonds over the top or something like that. But that's my plan. That's what I still need to finish. But I just need to take actually a real quick shower tonight, so it is not even 10:30. I will probably be out of the shower before 11 o'clock and hopefully asleep semi-early tonight. Just because, again, like Monday's a little bit hard, just because like getting off of like a schedule and stuff like that. Like I said, Friday night I actually ended up staying up kind of later, and then woke up early though on Saturday. And then on Saturday night I went to bed yesterday. I went to bed like earlier, but I woke up later, I think because I didn't get as much sleep like the night before. So I don't want to start screwing stuff up, so I'm like, I need to go to bed early so that at least I get enough sleep tonight where I'm not tired, and I can still get up early and everything like that. So I don't know what days we're supposed to babysit this week either, if we are babysitting on 4th of July or not. It falls on a Thursday, which we didn't babysit on Thursday of this week, so I don't know if that's going to change like scheduling wise, or if like this is like the permanent schedule of when our friend is working whose son we're babysitting for. So I don't know, like I said, how that is working out. But we do have 4th of July this week, which I'm super excited that our yard at least looks somewhat nice right now, that we can enjoy a little bit of like 4th of July outside instead of like last year where it was just, it felt very uncomfortable. This year I feel like it is so much more comfortable to be in that backyard, and it's like, I'm amazing, guys. I just love it. So anyways though, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. Also too, I'll give you guys a little update about their bark collars tomorrow too, since I didn't get to that. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So bye, guys.